everyday Americans abusing taxpayer dollars. We'll consider any bill that comes out of the Senate on its merits. And we'll see what happens.
Okay, I mean, you said earlier that you would, you agree, you and Schumer are on the same page, Senator Schumer on the same page. Here's Tom Homan, who is now overseeing the operations in Minneapolis. Let's watch. Minnesota.
I said in March, if the rhetoric didn't stop, there's going to be bloodshed. And there has been. But if people out there don't like what ICE is doing, if you want certain laws reformed, then take it up with Congress. Again, ICE is making this up. They're enforcing laws enacted by Congress and signed by the president. The same laws have been on the books for the last 6 presidents I worked for.
Your response to that, Leader Jeffries?
Yeah, it appears that members of the Trump administration don't think that the First Amendment applies, the freedom of assembly, the freedom to petition your government to change policies that you don't believe are in the best interest of the American people. They apparently don't believe that the Second Amendment applies, as has been demonstrated forcefully by the NRA. Clearly, they don't believe that the Fourth Amendment applies, the prohibition against unreasonable searches and seizures. The Trump administration has said that ICE doesn't apply, or the Fourth Amendment doesn't apply to behavior that DHS conducts itself. All we're saying is that the Department of Homeland Security should be reined in a manner consistent with American values.
So these are things that they would push back on point by point, and I'll allow them to do that. We're going to talk to Senator Graham in just a moment. But I have one more question for you. In New York, your home state, the other night, there was a protest in a hotel in Manhattan. And the New York Police Department went in and they said because I want to point out that the Trump administration, they're saying you cannot put yourself in between a law enforcement operation. You can certainly protest, but you can't put yourself in between a law enforcement operation. So there were 65 New Yorkers arrested by the New York City Police Department. And Mayor Mamdani did not protest this at all. Do you support that action by the New York City Police? And why didn't we see that in Minnesota? Wouldn't that have been a good idea?
Well, I'm unfamiliar with that particular incident. I'm happy to look into it and come back on your show and comment on it. But what I will say is that the American people, hundreds of millions of folks, saw a cold-blooded killing of Alex Pretty. He was called by the Trump administration a would-be assassin and a domestic terrorist. No, that was a malignant lie. We know he was an ICU
nurse. Well, the president has already sent in Tom Homan to remedy the things that you're talking about.
Veteran. I hope so, but it remains to be seen.
All right. Leader Jeffries, hey, I'm surprised that you haven't heard about that arrest of 65 people in New York. You represent the 8th District in New York. You hadn't heard